If you drop a fruit inside the portal domain and then close it, what happens to the fruit? Here we go inside. This could be a wasted ice fruit right here, but now we close it. Here goes. The fruit is not here. Okay, I just lost an ice fruit, and that was a failed experiment. And just to double check, it's not in here anymore. We lost an ice fruit. I've gathered 100 of the craziest Blox Fruits experiments to test, like how you can flamingo ride people home with you. So if I click teleport home, this guy should come with me. If so, this is huge. What he said, it actually works, and we are going to be putting all of these to the test. And the next experiment, honestly, it's pretty crazy, but we need to search for the Mirage Island. When I say pretty crazy, I mean extremely stupid. Is it possible using the control fruit to hold a piece of Mirage Island when the island despawns? So I can like keep this forever and just like save it. That's what we're going to be testing. However, I found a big problem. You can't hold things forever. So we're going to have to time this perfectly to when Mirage Island despawns, or else this entire thing fails. There's less than 1 minute until this despawns, so I hope I get the timing right any second now. I hope I keep my piece of rock. I'm saving it for the last second. Come on. I'm so nervous. Grab. This is my piece of rock. This is my rock. I can't. The island disappeared. Where's my rock? My rock! You keep the rock! Yes! No! I've thrown it! My piece of Mirage Island just sunk. At least we know that you can keep a piece of the Mirage even after Mirage ends. Supposedly, you can turn boats invisible using a portal glitch. And you literally can't see it yourself, so I'm having somebody else do it. If you use the parallel escape move while just on a boat, it should make the boat turn completely invisible. There it goes. The boat just completely vanishes while you use that. That one's true. Apparently, you can bring 5 people into raids with you if you use the flamingo fruit. So if I step on the pad like this, and then I get the card ready, and like we've got all the people, and then I click like so, does it bring all 5 of us in? No, we've got a 5-man raid. This is so OP. Well, this raid is going to be the easiest raid I've ever done. I wanted to take this experiment even further, so I've got 8 people, and we're going to try an 8-man raid. So if I grab this person here, there we go. Everybody's on their flamingos. If this actually works, this is going to be insane. No shot. This raid doesn't stand a chance. Everybody summon your best friends as well. And then we've got a 12-man raid squad. So if you're ever struggling to do a Buddha raid, as long as you've got the love fruit, you can just 12-man raid it. This is so OP. It seems like with this experiment, the people that get teleported can't actually do any damage. So they kind of just stand there and do nothing. However, for experiment number 6, I'm going to kidnap you. Wait, what? If I can't even pick them up, then this experiment's a fail. Yeah, it seems like you can't bring back the mobs from the raid islands to spawn, because that was my plan. Next up, we're seeing if the Angel's Awakening can stop the ghoul's crow attacks. Apparently not. So this barrier around me just, yeah, it doesn't stop the crows from hurting a lot. Now, it didn't work while I was on the ground, but what if I fly? Are they being destroyed? It feels like some hit, but some, yeah, like they just can't reach me sometimes. This experiment, I'm unsure of whether it works or not. For the next experiment, this is going to take a bit of focus, but can you actually control the boats from the ship raids? I'm piloting your ship. It turns out you can't rob these ships. Can I make them float? No, you can't do that either. You can't steal the ships in a ship raid. Sharkman Karate does more damage if you are a shark. So Sharkman as a regular normal angel does a solid 3,581. And if I change my race as a shark, we do... Wait, was that actually more damage? Or am I tripping? We try again with a different mob. It might do 3 more damage, but just 3. Here we go. Big damage. Wait, what? This one is unconfirmed. You might actually do more damage with shark as a shark. For the next experiment, we're going to see how far this deadly shower move from Water Kung Fu actually goes. It's supposed to be like infinite range. So if I go from like here... Yep, that's a hit. What happens if we go all the way to the back of Amazon Island? You can see them just through the gap. There's no way it reaches. That did not reach. So this, in fact, does not have infinite range. So this experiment is a fail. Next up, we're testing to see if you're riding on the back of the love fruit, do you get XP? All right, I got absolutely nothing for that one. Do you have to maybe, like, damage them slightly? And yeah, I got nothing that time. And if you try and damage them, you fall off the flamingo. So that one is false. What happens if you try and use a dimensional rift inside of a dimensional rift? We're inside, and this is one that I haven't created myself. What happens if I now use it? It just kind of used it and like nothing happened. Next up, we're going to see if you can levitate a rock that somebody is already levitating. So if I set up my room and yoink, okay, nothing happens. We're going to try again, but we're going to try and catch the rock as it's mid-fall. Levitate. Did I get it? I didn't get anything. Okay, that one does not work. So one of the best things about the chop fruit is that when you eat it, you become completely immune to swords. Like this. He just physically can't hurt me, but does it work with bosses that use swords? For example, the strongest swordsman in all of Blox fruits, Ligma. Can he hurt me? All right, behold. You cannot dodge. That one is not true. Get me out. The Mink Dash can supposedly pick up fruits. Yes, it can. So although the Mink Super Dash is really good for picking up devil fruits, can you use it to negate damage? Here we go. We're going through a Doe V. You cannot Super Dash through a Doe move. Ow. I'm never testing that again. I got bullied. Can you add stat points to yourself to save yourself from taking damage? So if I'm on life support right now, boom, 1,000 points into defense. Did that do anything? What if I put points into melee? That just gives me more energy. Okay, changing stat points does not help at all. That one's a fail. Does the floor the dimensional rift is used on affect the floor in the rift? So if I use it while in the ocean, will the floor be water? Nope, not even close. That one is definitely not true. It does make it so when you come out of the portal, you come out like underneath the water. The control fruit can be used to pick up rocks, trees, bigger trees, and even boats. But what's the biggest thing you can pick up using this fruit? So I at first thought it was this giant tree here was like the biggest thing you could levitate out of like everything in Blox fruits. However, there is also the bridge, but I may have found something even bigger. Well, I didn't find it, but something has been found that's even bigger than even this incredibly bugged tree. But to do this, we gotta head to the third sea. If you were stood on Sea Castle, would you believe me if I told you I could throw the castle? I didn't believe it at first, but if you set up a room like around here, now watch and behold as I throw this castle. There's one, and then I can just yoink, and then throw the castle, and then yoink. You can quite literally throw entire castles, so that's definitely the biggest thing you can throw in all of Blox fruits. I fought Ripindra tens of times, and every single time he spawns, he summons a giant mist that blocks everything. But does this mist have an end limit? That's what we're gonna go find out. We're going on a voyage. We're just gonna keep on sailing and then see if we actually escape the mist, or if it's just gonna be infinite. We've already gone pretty far out. The mist doesn't seem to be ending. You know, honestly, I'm just kind of convinced that this just doesn't, like, end ever. It's just, like, permanent blindness on everybody on the map. Experiment number 21. Being subscribed to Koopekool gives mythical fruits and, like, really good fruits. See? It actually works. So subscribe and help me speedrun to 1 million subscribers, and you'll get luck as good as ours. Does the Dark Dagger's Shaming Slash move go further if you hold it down? So if I tap the move, it goes that far. And then I'm going to hold it down, and we're going to see if it goes further. Boom. Nope, it seems to be like exactly the same. So that one is false. When only pressing one key, what's the single most amount of damage you can do in the entire game? 13,000 damage on Portal's F key. Now, if we're talking damage, we've obviously got to try out the Doe move, which does only 3.4k. That's kind of terrible. The Spirit Fruit's V move. One press does less than Portal. And of course, we've got to try Awakened Magma. This is just like one of the best damaging fruits in the entire game. Yes, 17.5k, like easily in the lead. But I think there's an underdog in this. Technically, landmines is one single press. And if I have this boss walk into every single one of these, we can get our damage numbers going crazy. There is potential for tens of thousands with this. And that's just the landmines move. Self-destruct, the longer I hold this down, the more damage it does. So if I just like sacrifice my everything, 10k. Okay, Magma Fruit still wins. I think Bomb's in a close second though. Next up, we have got the ultimate boat race. Every single fast boat in the game. And then this guy in the ultimate race. What's the fastest boat? Enforcer is absolutely rapid. The Slayer is in second. These two are like neck and neck. I promised the winner a permanent kilo, so best believe he is absolutely going for the W. But it seems like the Enforcer was like an easy win. Is it possible to buy the Ectoplasm weapons multiple times? Let's find out. Eladmin usually gives you the Midnight Blade. He just says hello again. Okay, that one is false. This invisible building in Hydra Town that just doesn't exist and you can walk through. Is it possible to pick it up with the control fruit since it just doesn't exist? Yep, you can in fact pick it up. Oh, but then you become unable to walk through the bottom half. So it fixes the house. What happens if I stand here now? So it appears the house has just disappeared now and it's not spawning back. So is that what happened? Oh, there it is. You can stop things from respawning if you stand in the area that they're meant to spawn in. The cannon weapon literally lets you fire straight up cannonballs as bullets. But if you turn into a Buddha and then shoot the cannon, do the cannonballs become Buddha sized? Okay, nope, they stay regular sized. If you happen to try and do the law raid and absolutely get smoked by the auto boss, 60 HP, please. Yes. Okay. Normally after you fail the raid, if you come in, you can't attack Order, but he can attack you. But what happens if you use a Spirit Fruit summons to try and attack the boss instead? He does not get hurt by the summons either, so you just can't damage the Order if you die. So pretty much, don't be bad. Magma Floor works on the ocean, apparently. Wow, it does. I genuinely thought this would just start damaging you. No, this is just... It stopped working! I'm gonna give that one a maybe. If you dash in Ghoul Awakening, what happens to the crows when they try and track somebody who goes into Portal's X? So they're chasing him. I'm sending the crows. Okay, yeah, they like try and hit where he was, but then they just don't do anything. What happens if two angels fly into each other at the exact same time? Now, this is gonna be like probably the most difficult thing to coordinate ever, but we both get sent to the ground. Is it possible to fly in Angel Awakening as a Buddha? So far, no. It doesn't seem like it's possible. I'm too heavy. You're definitely just way too heavy to be able to fly. What happens if two players awaken on top of each other at the exact same time? Literally nothing, but like our awakening turned kind of blue. That was kind of crazy. We also didn't get knocked away from each other like you normally do. So that experiment was kind of a fail. There is a way to opt out of actually going to the raid islands, and it involves running away. If you manage to get all the way to the teleporter in time, I think you don't get sent to the raid. Wait, I definitely got sent here. I believe the actual fastest way to do this is with the portal fruit. We go total immersion. Never mind, nothing happened. Quick, get to the teleporter. Yep, there we go. I've opted out of the raid and I've come back here. We actually got it to work. Can you ride a flamingo while also riding a boat? So if I spawn a dinghy, flamingo ride, can we ride into the boat? No way. This just gave me so many ideas. If I steal somebody and carry them, could we have 3 people in the dinghy? Now here's the trick. We're getting a 3-person dinghy. There we go. We've got 3 people on this boat, even though only 2 should be allowed on. This is how Blox Fruits was meant to be played. This usually does the trick. Free candy at castle. Come and get it. Is it possible to throw a boat that's already been thrown? Here goes. To the moon. What happened to that player? Okay, here goes. Oh, I can't even set up my control area. No. Maybe instead I gotta wait on top of the sea castle. That might work better. Here goes. Throw and catch. Attempt number 2. If I stand up here, maybe I can grab it. Oh, there it is. Wait, I so had that. I can't catch the dinghies. They're too small. Here we go. Wait, I can try with this. I can try with this. Yoink. I've got it. And then up it goes. No way. That boat's just going. It's not stopping. If you combine all the strongest healing items in the game together, can you survive the ocean? So I've got the Phoenix fruits, I've got the lay around my neck, and I've got Angel. So surely I tank this, right? Activate Angel, sit in the water. Blue flames. That did not help. Wow, I just didn't tank that at all. This player right here has a revive fruits. And while he's a regular human, if I aim my sniper shot right next to him on his very shoulder, does the skeleton mode affect your hitbox? He's shed some more pounds this time. We're going to see if the exact same spot, which was on his shoulder like there. Okay, yeah, the hitbox is exactly the same. What's faster, the spring fruit or the light fruit? But only on this bridge. Spring versus light. This actually isn't even close. Oh my god. I guess that just proves the spring fruit is way faster than the light fruit. Can 2 dough fruits that roll into each other go infinitely into the sky? Like, realistically, this should be possible. We should just be able to, like, roll and then... Never mind, we just collide and nothing happens. Okay, so what happens with the dough C move? Nothing happens again. That one is a complete fail for both. If you're a shark in the ocean and somebody drops a fruit on you, can you catch it? Okay. You can catch it. What? He's throwing them all. Relax. Relax. Oh my god. If that didn't work, we would have lost all of those fruits. This time, we've got the medium height drop. Yep, I caught that one as well. Now we're getting to the big guns. All the way up here. Can you catch it? Please? Oh, I had to move forwards. Yep, you can catch fruits if you're in the ocean. I honestly didn't think that was going to work. I thought I was going to lose all these fruits. What is the tallest tower of fruits you can make in Blox Fruits? I have got a bunch of fruits to give it a try. We need a good base, like the kilo fruit. I also need to, like, stay still the entire time. Okay, right. That did not go well at all. I'll try and place them against the wall this time. Okay, this tower's getting huge. Okay, this is one. I did 1 chop fruit and the entire thing fell down. Nothing like panicking the whole time while making the Jenga tower. So we're doing it on the edge. I've got to make this tower succeed or I lose all my good fruits. So here goes. Barrier fruit, diamond fruit, chop fruit, and the love fruits. Sand seems pretty stable. There we go. Oh, that's scary. Rubber? Oh, that one's gone. Wait, where'd my other fruits go? No, the game just scammed me. All right, here goes. We're going all in. Ultimate fruit tower. No! My kilos! At least I've still got 5 left. It seems like the tower's limit, though, is around 10, and then it just falls. Does the magma fruit melt the ice fruit if you stand on top of each other? Nope. You just kind of coexist. So that one is false. What happens if you try and drop a fruit while you're mid-eating it? I just ate nothing, and then I ate it off the floor. The next experiment is testing Dark Blade's capabilities. If you use the move Dark Air Slash, it can travel through so many different walls. But what's the maximum limit of walls it can hit through? And I think one of these trees technically, like, kind of counts as a wall. So we're going to test this using the trees. All right, so with 1 line of defense, it can obviously hit through that. This is 2 walls. It hits through 2. You know what? This is going to take too long. We're going right to the back. We've got an enemy inside the safe zone all the way at the back. Can we hit them? This is through, like, every single wall. Yes, we can. The Dark Air Slashes just go through everything, it seems. If you stand on a chest and then stay exactly where the chest is when it tries to respawn, can the chest spawn? I don't know how long it takes for silver chests to respawn. I hope it's not too long. So we're just gonna sit here, we're gonna wait, and then hopefully the chest just spawns on me. Or around me, I guess. I've been stood here for a good 5 minutes, and this chest just hasn't respawned. So I'm guessing... Ah! There it is! Bruh. So it really works. Like, if you stay there, the chests don't spawn. Can you send a boat into the portal dimension? Here we go. Rift. Boom. I'm in the boat. What is happening to me? What is happening to me? What is going on? I'm teleporting around. It's like I've got ultra instinct, except it's really hard to tell what's happening. Okay, get me out, get me out, get me out. I can't leave. Oh, Dave, that was totally calm, cool, and collected. If you use the barrier surprise attack while in a boat, apparently you can, like, make the boat TP. So nothing's happened and I'm stuck. All right, attempt number 2. Nothing happened again. Okay, yeah, that one does not work. Can you slingshot off portals? Me personally, I think that would have been a really cool feature, but that just doesn't work. If I left click with the rubber fruits, is it possible to pick up a devil fruit? Because, like, technically the left click is your arm. So if I click this kilo fruits, yeah, I get nothing. That one's false. If you die while eating the fruit, do you still get the fruit? Here we go. Reset. Yep, it activates as you fall on the floor. So this one is true. Can you use a barrier wall to defend yourself against bomb traps? That's what we're testing right now. So if I use barrier wall, that's just way too high. Of course, that's going to protect me. We're going to place the wall directly on the floor. So here we go. We've got a barrier wall just above the floor. Yep, it does not protect me from the explosions. Can you use flamingo ride to pick up bosses? No, you can't. You can't. Okay, I'm out. Although my flamingo ride didn't work on a boss, what about an elite enemy? No way. I've kidnapped DeAndre. Could I just, like, drop him on a player? Hey, you. Tactical DeAndre, inbound. Okay, so that doesn't work. So we have ships with cannons. Can we use these cannons to defeat a sea beast? No, we can't. We can't even damage the sea beast with the cannons. This needs to be changed ASAP so I can 1v1 sea beast using only cannon fire. Does it work on the ships, though? Oh, yeah, it does. I mean, it would be a bit silly if you can't have actual ship-to-ship combat in a pirate game. For this next experiment, not only am I sacrificing so many hours of my life, but also my sanity. So first of all, we got to grind up some conjured cocos from these mobs if they ever drop any. We only need 2, and then we're gonna do the unthinkable. I wouldn't be surprised if I got banned by the admins for even thinking about trying this. This is for the greater good. I've got the 10 cocos, so we come over here. Sweet crafter. There we go. We got the cake chalice. Now, I'm probably the first person in history to ever do this voluntarily, but I guarantee this has happened to other people before. He says, please no, but then instantly tries to end me. Okay, do we keep the chalice? Oh, that physically hurt me to see it leave. Rest in peace, anybody who's been killed while trying to do that before. If 2 players with the control fruit use Gamma Rush at the exact same time, what happens? I'm here to answer that question. Double Gamma Rush. I'm just sat here and nothing's happening. Seems like nothing happens if you hit each other at the exact same time. Somebody just wins the 1v1. Although the Gamma Rush move didn't work, what about Echo Knife? What is happening? That one actually works if you hit each other at the same time, but you start going crazy. We've come up with a crazy idea. What happens if we do this with the Dragon Fruit X move as well, the grabs? We're ready to fire. Here goes 3, 2, 1, go. What happened? So that experiment actually works. That's so much fun. We've tried control. We've tried dragon. Now we're going to try the sticky dough move. Go. We just kind of grabbed each other and just flew. For the next experiment, we're going to test and see if we can make this bell make noise. After all, that's what bells do. So if we hit it with, I don't know, maybe a cannonball. Okay, nothing. How about a dark blade? Also nothing. Every form of melee, everything, even if you try and hit that, yeah, this bell is not making any noise at all. So this one, yeah, it doesn't work. If I take this kilo fruit and put it inside of this portal, can I teleport it to the mansion? Okay, yeah, that kilo, that's just staying there forever now. It does not go through the portal. That one is sadly false. But what if it's real portal fruit's portal? So if I grab this fruit and I drop it through, it should TP to the other side. Okay, no, it definitely does not. Every single kind of portal just doesn't work for transporting fruits. So using the fishman race, it allows me to use moves while in the water. And this gave me an idea. What if I used barrier stairs? Would it allow my boats to go up the stairs? Barrier stairs? Up the stairs. All right, maybe we need a bigger boat. All right, bigger boats. Yeah, they don't work either. You can't make the boats go up the stairs. So if you use the gravity fruit, it takes the texture of whatever thing you use it on. But does this work on barrier? Yes, it does. You can get the barrier texture. But also, does it work on the ice and magma fruit as well? And then also, what about spirit summons? Okay, yeah, that doesn't work. I genuinely thought I could turn the tree into my boulder, and now I'm disappointed. If you become a dragon using the dragon fruit, can you use that to ride in a dinghy? Well, here we go. Dragon time. The transformation didn't work. What if I just try and fly into the seat? Oh, I did it! Yes. Now this is the strongest boat in Blox fruits. If you use the dough fruit's C move and reset mid-move, what happens? So normally it will keep doing the attack, but if I reset, I'm traveling through the back room. mushrooms. What happened? So I thought since that move gives you super armor, you wouldn't die if you reset. Turns out that's not the case. For the next experiment, we're testing our best friend's swimming abilities. So if I hold best friend face first into the water, can he swim? Okay, yeah. He doesn't drown, he doesn't get destroyed, but he just definitely can't exist in the water. I've never tried this myself, but if you are a skeleton and you transform into a Buddha fruit, do you become a big skeleton? Big skeleton. Another question is, if I switch fruits again, do I still stay as a skeleton? Okay, yeah, you literally just vibe as a skeleton for the rest of time. So I'm a skeleton with the spider fruit. Can you guys see Spider-Verse? This is exactly how it went. Next up, we're going to test if different surfaces do more damage with the control fruit. So this rocky surface, just 3,907. How about this grass? 3,907. What about a tree? 3,907. And finally, an entire castle. All right, I can't help but notice that did like no damage. You know what? I'd say if that hit you on the head, that's doing infinite damage. So Logia fruits can completely block projectiles and you just can't hurt people with them. However, I want to know if it works with an RPG because I'm feeling dangerous. So it seems like with the RPG, it doesn't even go through the dough fruit. It just explodes and does no damage. So the Bizarre Rifle has a move called the Heat-Seeking Shot. And I want to see if that works on somebody with the ice fruit. So as you can see, they've got the ice spear. Can I seek heat on somebody who is literal ice? Yep, that doesn't make sense, but it works. On this same topic, is it possible to poison the Venom fruit transformation? Oh, it actually doesn't. Do cannons actually hurt players? Yes, it does. But do the cannons hurt players if they have a Logia fruit? Yep, cannons are almighty, except for the fact that they don't hurt sea beasts. Other than that, they're almighty. Can the Mink Super Dash escape a Portal V? I gotta have insane reaction times to actually do this, though, is the problem. Come on. No. Okay, it traps you in place, so I don't think this is possible. I'm gonna try again, though. I kind of timed it that time. I actually managed to, like, get away. Wait, what? I got kidnapped. But to do it, I had to do my initial dash way before. So this experiment is kind of like you'd have to be literal game creator themselves to actually dodge it. Can you catch devil fruits out the air using Cyborg Awakening? So I'm gonna try and do the Goomba jump. Boing. Why is it not? It's not doing the super jump. It's not super jumping. It's supposed to super jump. Okay, like this is basically impossible. For the next experiment, I was going to test to see if a regular sea beast could defeat a summoned sea beast. However, it's basically impossible to get like two of them to be mega close. So instead, the next best thing we can do is wait for the Tidekeeper to spawn in his own sea beast, and then we'll summon our own and see which one wins. Ah, there it is. There it is. Summon the sea beast. Oh, this is sea beast warfare. It's like the Godzilla movie. They're just not attacking each other though. Hello? He's going for the boss, not the other sea beast. Yeah, what about two sea beasts? It's a 2v1 now. Surely ours win. You think they'd be angry at each other, but they're just kind of friendly. This experiment is a massive fail. All of these flintlock weapons and Blox fruits have a special move called Disabling Shot, and I've never tested it on a player. I want to see if you can stop somebody flying using this shot. Disable. Does it just not affect them? Did I hit the rock? Here goes. Oh, disabled. On to the next experiment. Next up, I'm going to see if you can kidnap the saber expert from his den. So normally it's impossible for him to leave this room. However, with a bit of friendly portals, if I do this, nice, he's free. Now, what I want to see is how far is his despawn radius? Because if so, he could just be left free to run across this entire jungle. He keeps going. Oh, he goes that far. I'm going to leave a special surprise at the Blox fruit dealer. Now, anybody who wants to do a spin is going to be in mortal danger. This experiment is a success in my books. He's just standing there menacingly. If you manage to switch to a Logia fruit mid-attack from a sword user, does it negate half of the damage? Okay, he's gonna use his special move any second now. I can tell. Here it comes. Okay, right. It kind of works for that. What if it's mid-special move? Boom. Did I negate that? I think I maybe did the very final slash and negated the damage. So I think that experiment is a success. For the next experiment, supposedly you can use the best friend to get mastery on your weapons. So the love fruit is what's technically doing the damage because of my best friend attacking. Yeah, I got 3 slingshot mastery. That one actually works and it's surprisingly OP. If you reset when you get mastery, supposedly it completely bugs your mastery XP. Yep, there we go. The pipe mastery is stuck at 135 and I've got 1,000,000 extra. And this is something I already knew before, but what I wanted to know now is if I unequip and equip the pipe, does it still show that mastery? Nope, it just completely fixes it. This experiment has been keeping me up at night. I need to know the answers. Is it possible to super dash through a boat? Like completely from one side to the other. Here goes. That just put me on the cannon. Attempt number 2. Oh, that kind of worked. That might have been like over though. Number 3. That didn't work. This might be impossible. So you can dash through walls, and yet you can't dash through a boat. That makes perfect sense. This time in testing all Blox fruits limits, we're going to test the hitbox again. If I shoot this snipe shot right here... Okay, it just misses. It's hard to see, but now that he's got the top hat on, will it affect his hitbox? I might have just moved the mouse slightly. Wait. No, there's no way that hat increases his hitbox. Maybe I'm just amazing at sniping. I'm not 100% sure on that one. This next experiment, we're becoming Lightning McQueen himself. We gotta spam a bunch of these and try and get as many pigs as possible. I think we only got one pig. We're still gonna switch and then switch back. And now we need more pigs. There we go. Now that I've summoned the pigs and I've bugged it, I've got speed. So what if I become a leopard? Here we go. Maximum speed. Wait, I feel like we can go even faster. We're getting even more pigs. I've got even more pigs. Here it goes. It's time to break the sound barrier. Oh my. Oh, I'm being light back. I'm so fast. Oh my god. You've never seen speed like this before. This is insane. There's one more thing we haven't tried as well. We're gonna awaken. Here we go. This is with awakening. Let's go. He doesn't know true speed. He doesn't know true speed. Oh, I'm lagging back. I'm going too quick for the game to process. I'm catching up. You think you can beat me in this race? I'm catching up. I was about to win. I wish I had this knowledge when I was grinding for Dark Dagger. It would have made it so easy to get to all of the elite bosses. If you detach your body using the chop fruit and then quickly switch to the bazooka, do you hold the weapon in your hand mid-tackle? That's the test. Here goes. I think this one actually works. It like half works and half doesn't work. So honestly, I'm not too sure about this one. This bazooka does happen to have a move that's actually critical that I'm actually going to test out. And it's using the incendiary ammo move. We're going to be testing this flame ammo on a literal flame user. So here goes. Incendiary ammo. Yep, fire bullets can hurt a man made out of fire. If you use the gravity fruit, is it possible to push somebody underneath the water? Okay, yeah, that doesn't work. They just kind of like fall on their face and don't really do much. What about gravity push? Does that maybe work? I mean, it submerged them for a second, but then they were back up. So that one honestly just doesn't work. Is it possible to drop a devil fruit while in Mink's super dash? That's what I'm testing right now. So if I got a fruit, I'll go in the sky so it's obvious, and then we super dash. Drop. That definitely works. Can I use that over the ocean? Yep, there it goes. That one's definitely true. If two rubber fruit users use slingshot at the exact same time at each other, what happens? That's what we're gonna find out. Boom. You just grab each other and just slam into each other's faces. That's kind of funny. How about if two-dimensional rifts collide at the exact same time? Here goes. Two-dimensional rifts. I guess it just puts you in the same place. If they collide, nothing really happens. Me personally, I was expecting a black hole that would just eat up the entire world. That would have been cool. Quake Z move, both at the same time. That's a lot of screen breaking right there. When it's the same time, it kind of like you both grab each other and both smack each other, but you do take turns to do it though. Oh wait, he's JoJo posing. Yeah, his character just completely broke after I used Fatal Demolisher on his skull. Honestly, that's how I'd be looking if a Quake fruit hit me with that as well. Next is supposedly if you reset while using the Sea-Quake move, it completely bugs the attacks. So if I reset, the waves should just go like everywhere. I don't know, that seems kind of normal to me. Hang on, maybe I have to reset faster. So if I spawn Sea-Quakes and then we reset while charging it, this should just send like some of them to Narnia. There they all go. It's hard to tell where they're all yep, they're up. That's exactly how waves work in real life, right? Man, I love Roblox. If you use the Retribution dash at the exact same time with the Buddha fruit, yeah, I kind of just grabbed him and threw him on the ground and not much else happened. Let's try and get the timing perfect this time. What? So if two Retribution dashes catch each other at the same time, you end up underneath the entire Turtle Island. What? Wait, this is crazy. We're just stuck here, right? Well, I know what I'm gonna do. Get over here. Oh, we've got a battle arena. Perfect. Retribution dash. It's like sumo wrestling, but Buddha mode. With all of the Buddha Fruit's moves, you can only use them if you're in the awakening form. However, can you use them if you're in the unawakened Buddha form, which is way smaller? Heavenly Impact. Okay, I'm pressing all of them. None of them work. But how about the other way round? Can you use unawakened forms while awakened? Impacts. That works. Buddha Leap. That works. And Buddha Explosion. That also works. If you collect a bounty on a random player in the lobby and get the quest, what happens if you reset mid-quest? Does it completely cancel the quest? Or can I like go out for round 2 before round 1 even started? Okay, nice. I don't know about you, but that looks like free bounty to me. That's some free bounty right there. Yoink. I totally haven't paid him to not fight back. He's definitely trying to fight back right now. That's 100% what's happening. Yep, crazy combos. That's right. I'm just pressing keys. Boom. I got the quest completed. Inside of this tree is the teacher of God human. Is it possible for me to pick up this tree and just like also pick up the boss? Okay, nope. You just take like a chunk out of the tree instead. So that one does not work. Using control fruits levitate, can you pick up a chest? Yep, it's not possible. You take like a part of the chest's texture as like a tiny rock. Can you move a fruit that has been spawned by fruit detected? As you can see, this is the quake that is spawned. Can you make it levitate? Behold. Okay, no, you cannot make it levitate. So instead, we've just got like a quake fruit here that doesn't really do much. But if you want to see the previous 100 experiments I tried, check out this video on screen.